Morning. Just in time for breakfast.
That's far enough, cowboy. You alone here at this line camp?
Have been for better than a week.
Seen anybody pass through here in the last couple of days?
Yeah. A fellow named Casey Thompson. Had a monkey with him.
How long do you stay around here?
Just overnight. Said he owned a circus up north and he was in a hurry to get back.
He tell you where this circus is located?
No, up north is all he said.
He and the monkey bunk in there with you?
Yeah, sure.
All right, boys. You know what to do.
I'm not one to argue when a gun's pointed my way, but...
All right, over there. Move. Fred, you stay here with Harvey. Keep a close watch on that man. If he tries to escape, shoot to kill.
But nobody in Prairie City has seen him.
That's lucky for Prairie City.
Yeah, that'd make a pretty big bonfire.
We meet with Phillips in an hour. Maybe he'll have news for us.
We hit pay dirt. Thompson and the monkey spent last night in a farmhouse about 7 miles due east of here.
And?
Well, we evacuated the farmer and his family, then burned the house to the ground. Left Jefferson and Bill Hicks standing guard.
Good.
I got more good news. Thompson told the farmer he was joining his circus at the China River Station. That's a cattle shipping point.
To get there, they'll have to pass through a town called Pawnee Gun. When did Thompson leave the farmhouse?
Right after breakfast, about 5 or 6 hours ago.
Odds are he'll get there before we do.
That won't be good.
No, it won't. Not for Pawnee Gun.
How's it coming, Logan?
Well, I'll have this bridle ready for you pretty soon, Shanghai.
Well, you know, I don't aim to head back to the ranch until the hootie owls start singing late tonight. Take your time. Howdy, Frank.
Where's Shanghai? By golly, how are you?
Fine.
Hey, how's that red of yours doing?
Very nice. Had a real good calf crop this year.
Well, good, good. I'm glad to hear that.
What do you got here?
Oh, these are deeds. Deeds to property. I'm buying some of the buildings in town here. Got them for taxes. Dirt cheap. Yeah, except for Logan's livery stable, I own every building on this side of the street.
Frank, isn't that a little bit like owning a cactus garden at the North Pole?
Huh?
What good's the property going to do you? This town's dead. It's abandoned.
Won't be dead and abandoned for long. You haven't heard, have you? The railway's coming in.
The railroad? How soon?
Well, they're already laying track from China River Station right here at Pawnee Gun. I want to tell you something. In a month, 2 months at the most, Pawnee Gun is going to see more prosperity than it's ever seen before. Now, you mark my words.
I'll be doggone. Hey, what are you getting for whiskey these days?
Hey, you mean drinking whiskey?
Yeah.
The same as always, 2 bits.
Well, you may not be in business too much longer. Al across the street just lowered his price to 15 cents.
Are you joking?
Nope.
You know, that man's not going to rest easy until he drives me completely out of business. All right. All right, I'll meet his price. But I swear to you, if he ever undercuts me again, I'm going to go a-gunning for him.
Well, I don't think there's an open season on people yet, Frank. Leastwise, not in this state.
Whoa. Comes a miner, 49er. Hey, 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 my Clementine. Dum-de-dee-dee, dum-de-dee-dee. Pancho, I guess you're getting about as tired of my cooking as I am myself. Suppose we go in here and I'll buy ourselves a real tailor-made meal, huh? I reckon you think that was a good idea. Come on, let's go in here.
Hi.
Howdy. Hey, what in the world happened to your town out there? You got a population of 4 people and there's 2 saloons in town. I reckon folks do a heap of drinking around here. Huh?
Usual story. Copper was discovered east of here. And at one time, we had 200 men working the mine.
Yeah.
Oh, but the copper soon played out, so most everyone packed up and left.
Wonder how he stays in business, huh?
We're on the road to China River Station.
A lot of folks traveling through stop off.
Yeah, I know. Roll you for a drink?
This town's got a future. That's why I'm staying on. The railroad's coming in. 2 aces.
You know, when I was a kid, I could make a pair of these dice jump in the bucket. Watch this now. 3 sixes. Do me a favor, bring a drink over to the table, and don't forget those dice. Doom, da, doom, doom, doo, dee, dee, dee. Hey. You comfy?
Hello, Uncle.
My name's Casey Thompson. I run a circus.
Oh, that explains him. What's his handle?
His name is Pancho.
Pancho. That's a funny name for a monkey.
Wait a minute, he ain't no monkey. He's known as Pancho the Bandit. He's not a monkey, he's a chimpanzee.
What's the difference?
Well, now, there's a heap of difference. First of all, I wouldn't have traveled around the country 1,000 miles just to pick up some everyday garden variety type of monkey. Besides, Pancho's 10 times smarter than any monkey.
How's he smarter?
Well, he's trained, he doesn't act. He's known as the fastest draw in the West. You fire a blank at him, and he fires back at you. Yes, ma'am. He's gonna draw more folks into my circus than honey'll draw flies.
Here you be.
Yeah. One little, 2 little, 4 little deuces. Tell you what I'll do. I'll roll you for the lunch.
Not with your luck.
I'll let you use 5 dice and I'll just roll 4.
Nope.
Well, Uncle, what'll it be?
Wait a minute. You the waitress around here, too?
I'm the entertainer, the waitress, the cook, and the dishwasher. And if you buy me a drink, I'll even listen to your troubles. I won't guarantee I'll enjoy it, but I'll listen.
Well, if I happen to latch on to any troubles, I'll be sure and tell them to you. Right now, I'm hungry. You can bring me 4 eggs and a great big steak, and bring my friend Pancho over here a fruit combo. You can use canned fruit if you want to. Salute. You're from back east, aren't you?
I didn't think it showed.
Of course it does, the way you talk. Stop any eastern girls out in this part of the country. I guess it gets too rough on them.
Didn't you want to know what a nice girl like me is doing in a place like this? Everyone asks, so why be different?
I ain't got a habit of sticking my nose in other people's business, but you want to tell me something?
I answered an advertisement Uncle Al put in an eastern newspaper. Attractive girl singer and hostess wanted, it said. Hostess of all things.
I take it you don't like it out here.
Oh, you're so wrong. I love it. Why, one meets such interesting and stimulating people. Drunken cowboys, traveling salesmen in checkered suits. People like that.
Hey, I'm in a hurry and I'm thirsty. How about some service, huh?
See what I mean?
Oh, what's that?
A chimpanzee?
Looks like a monkey to me. What kind of crummy joint would have a monkey sit at a table?
Seems pretty well mannered. Better than some of the customers I have.
How far is it to the China River Station?
20 miles. You in a hurry to get there?
I don't see where that's any of your business.
It isn't. Just making conversation.
I can do without that, too.
Were you here when that buckboard came into town?
Who wants to know?
We'll ask the questions, you answer.
Yeah, I was sitting right here.
Was there a man and a monkey in that buckboard?
Well, yeah.
Where'd they go?
Went across the street in Al's place.
After they went in, did anybody else come out?
No.
Murdoch, take care of the horses. We'll need some rope and some wooden stakes.
I got rope. For sale.
You'll get paid for it. About 200 feet. That's good, Phillips. Go get your rifle and stand guard behind the saloon.
Right now.
Where do you think you're going?
Well, now, this happens to be my drinking day. And I'm going to divide my business between these two saloons.
Mister, the last place on earth you want to go right now is in that saloon.
Why is that?
Because everybody in there is marked for death.
You got business here?
Look, mister, you're going to get yourself shot sneaking up on folks like that.
What are you doing here?
I'm just riding through, that's all. I'm trying to find a friend of mine.
Who?
Well, I sure don't think it's any of your business, but if you must know, the man's name is Casey Thompson. Well, have you seen him?
Were you with him and the monkey?
Then you have seen him.
Were you with him?
Look, mister, he is overdue at our circus. I rode out to find him. Maybe you better explain to me just what you know about Casey Thompson.
I'll explain. Maybe you just better forget about looking for him.
I got you this time, Pancho. Fair queen, fair.
Hey. I'm buying.
For you, not for me.
What is this? You drink with the customers, right? Well, I'm a customer. Son, are you too good to drink with me? Hey!
That's a pretty big chip you're carrying on your shoulder, fella.
You let go of me!
Better simmer down or you'll end up with a couple of cracked ribs.
All right, I hang up! Nobody puts their hands on me ever.
Don't do nothing you might regret there, Sonny.
Don't call me Sonny.
Will all the people inside of the saloon please step outside? Which one of you is Casey Thompson?
You look right smack dab at it.
Don't come any closer.
What's the matter here? Who are you, fella?
We're peace officers.
Well, if you're peace officers, why is that fella aiming that hog-leg six-shooter at me for? I ain't done nothing.
You own a monkey.
All right, I own a monkey. I got him off a ship in New Orleans.
You accepted delivery 2 weeks ago, the same day the ship docked from Europe.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Thompson, right after you left that ship, a sailor dropped dead.
Within 48 hours, 3 more died. And if we can believe the doctors, everyone aboard is either dead by now or will be very shortly.
Well, folks on that boat look mighty healthy to me.
Probably as healthy as you look right now.
What are you getting at? Well, what did those people die of?
The bubonic plague.
Huh?
It has another name, the Black Death.
You figured maybe that I've got that disease?
There's no maybe to it, Mr. Thompson. It's almost a certainty that you and the monkey and all the people you came into contact with are infected.
Well, if I have got that bubonic plague, how come I feel so healthy? And that monkey looks pretty chipper to me. How are you going to explain that?
It takes 17 days for the symptoms to show up. It's called the incubation period.
When it hits you, you go like that.
I've been off that boat 14 days. You mean I've just got 3 days left?
That's right. 3 days. Now, I want everybody out of that saloon and onto the prairie. Tell them they can take blankets, food, and water. And Mr. Thompson.
Yes, sir?
You're going to have to kill that monkey.
Yeah. Over my dead body, I will. Looky here, Pancho and me's become great friends on this trip, and if we got that, whatever you said it was, if we got it, we got it, and killing that poor monkey, that ain't gonna change things any.
Well, I guess it wouldn't do any harm. All right, you can keep him, but put a leash on him so he won't escape.
Yes, sir.
I'll need some oil and torches.
Well, I got some coal oil in the shop.
Get it.
How can we help?
We'll need a barrel of water and some buckets so we won't endanger the buildings on this side of the street.
Right, there's some buckets in the storeroom. I'll rustle up a barrel of water.
Seems a pity to burn down a fine building like that.
Pancho? I reckon it wasn't such a good idea bringing a chimpanzee over on my circus. I could say to you folks, I'm sorry that I got you in this mess. I sure would be willing.
What'd you have to come in here for with that lousy monkey giving us all that rotten disease?
We done it on purpose. Me and Pancho figured if we had that plague, we might as well let the rest of you have it, too.
You're a real funny man. Now, I bet I'd likely get a medal if I'd kill you right now.
Most likely would. Then again, if it turned out if I didn't have the plague or you didn't have it either, there might be some men come looking after you and string you up to a nice tall tree.
That man says we better leave.
Yeah, that's what he said.
We better get out of here. They're fixing to burn this place down.
The rest of you go ahead. I got my own ideas.
First man that lights a torch gets a bullet in his head.
Wait a minute now. Those men out there maybe are doing something that just has to be done.
Every cent I got is wrapped up in this place. I'm not gonna stand by and watch it go up in smoke.
We're peace officers performing our duty. If you try to interfere with us, you'll have to suffer the consequences.
You say there's sickness in this place. I don't know nothing about that. All I know is you're fixing to bankrupt me and I'm gonna fight.
Wait a minute, I got an idea. Let me go out there for a couple of minutes. I think I can con those guys into a deal. Gentlemen, why Why can't we spend the 3 days in here instead of going out on that prairie? Besides, it's going to be a heap more comfortable.
Well, it's not your comfort we're thinking of. There's a disease in that building. The only way we can kill it is by fire.
All right, go ahead. But you're going to invite some shooting. Al, that bartender's bound and determined to defend his property. I bet my bottom dollar that's just what he's going to do.
Well, if he wants a fight, then we're ready to give it to him, right? Count on me.
Oh, wait. Maybe we'll let the peace officers settle it.
Now, wait a minute, Mitchell. Nobody's going to be hurt if it can be avoided. All right, Thompson, you can go back in the saloon. But if anybody tries to escape, they'll be shot.
Ain't nobody going to try to escape. I assure you of that.
So you let him bluff you, huh?
They can be isolated just as well in the saloon as on the prairie.
Now, look, Mr. Tiger, didn't your orders specify that you're supposed to burn all contaminated buildings right down to the ground?
Mr. Mitchell, I give the orders. I don't take them.
Well, what about when they die? Who's going to risk going in after the bodies?
We'll burn down the building. That'll cremate the bodies and wipe out the disease.
Oh. You men are welcome to accept the hospitality of my saloon.
Fine. I could use a drink right now. I'll be inside, Murdoch.
I don't like this. I heard you can get the plague by just being close to somebody that's got it, but how close? 10 feet? 30? For all we know, we could have it already.
Well, I finally thought of some troubles, I'll tell you, for the price of a drink. Salute. Good, ain't it? You want another one?
No, thanks. I think I'll make some sandwiches.
You owe me $1.05, so pay up. I don't know what I'm going to do with the money, but at least I'll have it in my pocket when I die.
That's quite a bit of money you're packing there, young fella.
Think it's your business?
It all depends where you got it.
I saved my pennies.
Look at you, I think you've been saving somebody else's pennies.
You think I look like that kind, old man, huh?
Yeah. Like you robbed a bank, Sonny.
Help yourself.
Well, you go ahead and dig in. Go ahead.
No, thanks. I'm not hungry. I just made them in case somebody else felt like eating.
All right, Pancho, let's go. Here we are now. There's the bee. There's the 3 shells. It's a lucky game for lucky people. Every winner goes to dinner. Now, there you are, Pancho. Where's the pea? Pick it up. Got a winner. Gonna try again? What's the pea now? Hang on.
What kind of game is that?
It's called the shell game. I learned it out in New Orleans. Now, here we go. Doot-tum, stroot-tum, flip-em-a-goot, chicken in the high-kai Kalamazoo. Where is it?
It's under the middle.
Don't tell him, fella. You want to gamble? You start putting your money where your mouth is. If you don't button up your lip.
Take $1 worth.
Yep. I had a force of 60 men when I left New Orleans. The others were dispersed between here and there to isolate and guard anyone who even came close to Thompson and his monkey.
Mr. Tiger, is there any chance that those people across the street there don't have the plague?
Yes, I suppose there's a remote possibility of that. Anyway, we ought to know for certain one way or another by day after tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Here, you help yourself to the bottle. Shanghai, let's take a walk. And I'm just thinking about the welfare of all concerned. Now, the peace officers ordered those people out of the building, and they refused to go. I think it's our duty as good citizens to see that order's carried out.
Well, let's get to it.
You go get your rifle. Shanghai, are you with us?
Well, now, maybe it is our duty to get those people out of there before anybody else gets infected. There's one thing that kind of bothers me. Are you promoting this to burn out your competition?
Shanghai. This is a matter of life and death we're facing here. A man would have to be pretty rotten to expect to make a profit out of it.
Well, that's good enough for me.
Well, it's kind of a hot day today, huh? Yeah.
You know, if you want to go down to the saloon and have a little refreshment, it's on the house.
Well, I don't know.
Go ahead. I'll watch for you here.
Thanks.
If anything happens, I'll call you.
I could have sworn it was under this shell.
You just weren't watching.
One more bet, huh? All of this against all of that there. There's something crooked about this game.
That should prove to you that the hand is always quicker than the eye, Sonny.
I told you not to call me that. Well, you cleaned me out. Least you can do is buy me a drink.
Al Buchanan, we're giving you and the rest of those people exactly 1 minute to get out of there.
Save your breath. I'm staying.
Now, Al, the last thing in the world we want to see is you harmed, but the only way to kill that disease is by fire.
I told you before. The first man that lights a torch gets a bullet through his head.
We've got guns, too.
I swear the minute he lights a torch, I'll kill him.
Wait a minute now. Let me have that rifle, please.
I'll remind you for the first and last time that I'm in charge here. I don't want to have any more interference from either one of you. Now give me that gun. Watch these men while I search the saloon for more guns.
He's a real handsome fellow.
Jim is in his 3rd year of law school.
Y'all fixing to get married?
Oh, we were after he graduated. That's why I took this job. I thought I could save enough money to support us for the first year or two while I was building up a practice. Can't even save enough money to pay my fare home. Not that it matters any now, anyhow.
Wait a minute. Don't you go eliminate yourself. Those peace officers out there, they could have made a mistake. There's a heap of people that do. You hear me?
only got 2 bedrooms. Guess you'll have to bunk out here.
A very good pickpocket, Sonny.
Shut up. I'm taking my money back.
Won't do you no good in here anyway.
I ain't staying around here, old man. I figured on leaving this morning anyway.
Do you ever think if you got out of here, you might give a lot of people that plague?
I got important business somewhere else. Besides, I don't think there is any plague.
You know, I think you made your first mistake when you come by that money. I took it away from you in that shell game because I figured if we got out of here alive, I could talk you into giving it back to whoever you took it from. Somehow I just can't make up my mind that you're half as rotten as you think you are.
Mister, I had just about enough out of you. Now turn around.
Now get back in there. Try it again and you'll be a dead one. Somebody inside will fix up your arm.
Haven't you got some money that belongs to me, Sonny?
Hey, don't you think Sonny's a little too young to be toting this heavy artillery?
Take off his gun belt.
Yes, sir.
Throw it up there on the roof. Throw it up there.
What happened?
One of them tried to escape.
Escape?
You want me to have a look at that arm?
You just stay away from me. What happened?
Sonny boy tried to sneak off, and he got himself all shot up.
Here, let me help you.
What's he trying to do? Rile them up so they come after us again?
No, Al, I think this young fella figures he's all boxed in. If he don't die from this disease while he's trapped here with us, he figures some men will be coming looking for him and asking for that money back.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Well, just let me say this. We've all been staring death in the face since we've been here. It's time for a man to start thinking things out. Thinking about what he wants to do with his life if he's lucky enough to live through this. Now, you satisfied being what you are.
This bullet's still in here. Deep. It better come out.
I can get it out of there if you trust me. All right, take a long pull at that bottle. You got some warm water and some rags. Al, you got a razor?
Yeah.
You can get that slug out of there if you'll help hold him down.
Nobody has to hold me down.
Sure, you know. Let's give him another slug of this. Come on, fella.
You know, you got me all wrong, old man.
Sure I have.
I didn't rob nobody. I didn't rob no bank or anything for that money.
I'm sure glad to hear that.
I was paid that money. $500 to do a job. I was headed for the China River Station. I was supposed to kill a man. I never killed nobody before. I could do it, though.
Sure you could.
I'm tough. It's fate, you know. I guess... I wasn't supposed to kill him. I don't want to kill anybody. I don't want to kill him.
But Shanghai, it was bad enough to begin with. It's lots worse now.
I know it. Suppose that man got away free and clear. He'd give that disease to everyone he came close to. And they'd pass it on to others. That could wipe out half the population of the United States.
I know it's serious, but what are we gonna do?
Well, there's only one thing we can do. Let's get rid of them right now.
You mean shoot those people? Well, but look, if we just burned the building down, they'd have to come out.
We can't take chances, have them running around loose, endangering our lives.
Animals can get the plague, same as humans. If your cattle caught it, you'd lose the entire herd.
Look, it's either us or them.
All right, we gotta have guns, and they took ours.
Well, there's one gun they didn't take. All right. We'll go out the back and circle around.
You'll regret this, Mitchell.
I don't reckon we will. In New Orleans, you may be the law, but in this state, you got no authority whatsoever. You watch here. We'll take care of the man in the back later. Come on. Come on. All right, in here. Come on.
You sure they can't get out of there? It's a storeroom without windows. If they try to break down the door, we'll hear them. All right, come on, let's get the other one.
Hal, where do you keep the ammunition for this?
Well, that's it. What's in the rifle?
What's wrong? There's only 2 shells in here. We're gonna have some trouble from out there.
He wants me out of business real bad.
Bad enough to kill all of us, you can guarantee that. Alan, you got a pistol or something stashed around here someplace?
No. Two men, 2 bullets. We can't afford to miss.
Everything's gonna be all right, out, man. Take this. I figure you're a better shot with it than I am any day.
I should have waited. I thought I'd...
There's 1 bullet left.
Yeah. That 6-shooter up on that roof. There must be some way. Isn't there a ladder out there or something?
To climb the roof? Yeah, there's a ladder and some boxes. But they're watching.
Yeah. Hold Pancho for me. In the back would have me before I climbed out of that window. Pancho! Pancho, there's a pistol up on that roof. Look, you know a pistol like you do in your act? I want you to fetch it down to me. Pancho, up there, the pistol. Fetch it. Get out of there. Come on. Pancho, yeah, it's up on the roof. Get it for me. Come on, fetch it to me, Pancho. I need that gun. Come on.
Do you really think it'll work?
I don't know. It's just a chance. You know, he uses a pistol in his act. He might bring it back to us. Come on.
Hey, the monkey got loose.
Well, he won't get far.
He's gonna shoot your chimp.
Pancho, come down from there. Did I get him?
Hey, he's firing back.
Don't be a fool. That gun went off by accident.
Who fired that other shot?
Pancho!
Pancho?
Yeah, he's doing his act.
Another accident, huh?
It's a circus monkey. He does tricks.
Yeah, like filling us full of lead if we come any closer.
No monkey's gonna make a fool out of me.
That monkey's not human.
He no monkey's a chimpanzee. He's doing an act. You fire a blank at him, you fire back. We never used live ammunition before.
He's got us pinned down firing from up there.
What do you mean, pinned down?
Well, I ain't going out in the open with him firing at me.
It's a monkey. He can't hit anything.
Well, he's coming too close to suit me.
All I need is one clear shot.
Hey, mister, don't you shoot that chimp.
You stay out of this.
Don't shoot at me, chimp. I'm on your side.
Tony, you folks stay right here.
Tony! Boy, you sure are a sight for these tired old Texas eyes of mine.
Looks like I got here just in time, huh, Case?
I don't know. Pancho had the situation well in hand.
Hey, what was all that about the plague? They told me that...
Don't come no further. Listen, they got some peace officers locked up in that saloon over there. Go ahead and talk to them. They'll tell you about it all.
All right.
Those 3 days were up yesterday. What are they stalling for? Why don't they let us go?
Well, I guess they just want to wait a little longer just to be on the safe side. Oh. Some
Money belongs to you, young fella.
Yeah. No. I figure I'll be giving this back to the man who gave it to me. I can't do that job for him. I don't want to.
Will all the people inside of the saloon please step outside? Well, you all look pretty healthy to me.
We're fitter than any fiddle you ever saw.
In that case, I don't see why... Wait a minute. Where's the monkey?
With all the shooting going around here, I guess he just kind of got scared and hid himself someplace.
In that case, I'm afraid I can't give you a clean bill of health until we find him.
You can't?
No.
Pancho! Pancho, come on down. Pancho, come on down. Pancho! There he is, the fastest gun in the West.
Well, I guess we'll be on our way. We've got an awful lot of people to turn loose.
Flat out.
Come on, men.
Well, I'll tell you the way I look at it. Now, a man who has been knocking around the way I have been, he's got to start thinking serious.
Tony, I reckon we'd better be getting back to our show. Miss, it's been awful nice knowing you.
Well, I've enjoyed knowing you too, Mr. Casey. But I do have one regret.
What's that?
That I'm not 20 years older.
And you weren't already spoken for?
And I wasn't already spoken for.
I got something for you. Here. Here's enough money to buy a ticket back home to see that lawyer.
But how'll I ever pay you back?
Just say it's a wedding present.
Just what is that fatal charm you got?
Tony, I've always held a strange power over women.
Yeah.